being able to see the breakage on an actual client's head in real time. So come along with me as I show you. Hi everybody, my name is Nisha and I am the instructor and founder of LaBelle Hair Company. Today I wanted to just do a quick video showing you guys exactly how breakage within your interior looks, as well as the growing out process of it. Today I have my client here, and what we are going to be showing you is the interior breakage that she has been experiencing, as well as her process of overcoming that specific hair challenge. If you haven't already, I did do a previous story time, not with this particular client, but a different client, showcasing as well as explaining the difference between breakage and split ends. And this time around, I really just wanted to give you guys an actual video as far as being able to see the breakage on an actual client's head in real time. All right, so what we have here is my actual client. Like I already stated, she is experiencing breakage within her interior. This isn't how she initially started off with her hair challenge, but this is the process of her us actually growing out her interior breakage. As you guys can see, I'm gonna put my hand behind the actual hair so you can see where the breakage actually occurred. So it's going to be in this particular area, which is the middle back of her head, the middle behind her ear. So as you can see, the actual disconnect between the two. So you see it's good up until here, and then this is where everything starts to space out and where it becomes see-through. And then I want to show you guys how it actually looks underneath as well. So these are her actual healthy strands in this particular area. As you can see, the hair is barely see-through. Be aware of is if you are someone who has fine hair when it comes to the ends of your hair and as well as medium density, you're not always going to have that full root to end thickness, okay? Everybody doesn't have that because everyone's hair is different. So you definitely want to be able to make sure that you know the difference between someone who just naturally has fine hair and someone who is actually experiencing breakage, because you don't want to keep trimming or cutting their hair to the point where now it's seeming as though they don't have any type of growth because you keep removing it. If there's someone who doesn't have naturally thick hair, 9 times out of 10 they're not going to always have that full root to end look. But going back to the interior breakage, this is actually her grow out process, and I want to be able to show you guys how it looks. So with her breakage within her interior, this is how it's actually growing out. As you can see with her ends and everything, she's barely experiencing any split ends, and the reason being is because right now we have her on a very strict regimen, which is including her moisture treatments as well as her protein treatments, ensuring that this particular area of the head is getting as much nutrients, moisture, and strength as possible. One thing to actually remember is when you are experiencing breakage, you want to make sure that you are very, very strict with your routine, because if you aren't, what can happen is when your hair starts to break, because this area was already weak to begin with, if she was to ever fall off of her routine, 9 times out of 10, this would be the area that will probably or more than likely be affected first, if not the most. Like I was saying, this is basically the actual grow out process of her middle back, her interior. And the good thing is we have grown it out to the point where you're barely able to see that she does have any interior breakage. Whereas before, what ended up happening was because of how much hair actually broke off, we were able to see the disconnect from where the breakage started to where the breakage actually ended and where her healthy strands were present. And so with that being said, the way that we were able to blend it initially was there is a specific cutting technique which you can actually use to help blend the hair. But in this case, we don't really need to blend the hair. So what I'm gonna actually do now, because it is time for her trim, I did go ahead and trim her perimeter as well as her other interior areas that were unaffected by the breakage. But I'm actually going to go ahead and trim this area as well. And I'll show you guys how it actually looks after I trim it. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and we've trimmed her interior where her breakage was present, as you guys can see, you are no longer able to see that she is actually experiencing breakage. Because you can't see it, I'll point out the area where her breakage is actually present. So her breakage has now grown to this length. And with us going ahead and trimming off the interior, she is all set to continue with her journey. If you guys have any questions or if you'd like for me to do any more of these videos, please let me know and make sure you comment it in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.